What is going on today, guys, and welcome back. Today I just kind of want to talk about what I think that the Monster Planet Godzilla, Planet Goji, is going to look like. And this isn't just straight up guessing or what I want, it's honestly what I think Polygon is going with based off of what they've shown us and kind of just piecing it together. Like, there is one design that they are really kind of pushing in their promotional video, and it makes sense. So what that kind of is, and I will kind of show you the proof here in a second, is that they seem to really like the Millennium Godzilla style, excluding like GMK and the official Final Wars design, but the super like primal like reptile Godzilla that 99 and 2000 were, and then it was like that for the 2002 and 2003 Kiryu Goji, and then the promotional work for Final Wars. So let's get right into the evidence here. So here's our first bit of kind of evidence or a clue as to at least my theory. Like I was saying, it's not, official. This isn't what's happening. This is my theory on it, but this is the basic storyboard map I do believe that they're working on here in their original kind of like promo trailer thing. And what do we have as our stand-in Godzilla? This. The SH Monster Arts Special Color Version Godzilla 2000 Millennium. A concept art Godzilla that is Yuji Sakai's version of what he wanted Godzilla 2000 to look like. And they didn't choose this, they chose the other design that was supported, that got put into the movie. Thank God, I love that design. It's like my favorite Godzilla design ever. And this is kind of like what he wanted, which is a little bit more animalistic. Like, less reptile, more creature is this is. But this is still seriously super reptilian, and that's what they're using. They're using this as their stand-in. They could have used any Godzilla figure, but they chose this one. Obviously, this being the only piece of evidence presented so far, it could totally mean absolutely nothing. And honestly, that's probably what everyone thinks it is. So, that's just one piece. So let's get moving here. So the next piece of kind of my idea is that during the promotional teaser, they kind of showed off a lot of the artwork and posters of the various Godzilla films over the franchise. But there's one poster that they really seem keen on showing multiple times in comparison to the other posters, and that is the Godzilla Final Wars poster with this Godzilla on the front, which is the Millennium Godzilla, and it looks absolutely nothing like the Godzilla in the movie Final Wars. This is 100% looking like the 2002 and 2003 Kiryu Goji, and they really love to show this poster, okay? Like, they show this poster and they talk about Final Wars a lot. There's only a couple of films that they talk about. I think they talk about Godzilla vs. Destroyer, but they really do talk about Final Wars a little bit in this compared to any other movie, and they love showing this poster in particular, which this Godzilla right here sure looks an awful lot like this Godzilla right here, the one that they're using as their stand-in model, basically for how Godzilla is moving through the terrain. So there's that. Honestly, it kind of seems compelling. Obviously, there's not a whole bunch of evidence, but to me, it seems okay. Now we're getting somewhere. This is kind of showing up more than you might have caught the first time. And then my third piece of kind of, evidence, not evidence, but what's leading me to think that we're going to get a Millennium-style design is that when you look at the list of monsters appearing in this movie or this franchise, you kind of go, okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen them in a while. But it's not too odd, excluding Dagora, but Orga. Why is Orga here? That's such a one-off monster. I mean, monsters get reused and recycled or have some kind of genetic connection to Godzilla, so they seem less out of place. But Orga is literally the first monster in the Millennium series with Godzilla 2000, a very animalistic lizard-styled Godzilla. And there's Orga, who wants to become him. This is kind of, I mean, I don't know if you're getting, like, where I'm coming from here, but it's too specific, in my opinion, that there's Orga, and they're using the Sakai concept Godzilla 2000 as their stand-in, and they love showing that Final Wars poster that's basically designed off the previous Millennium Godzillas, not the Final Wars Godzilla. It's too specific, and this is reoccurring throughout that entire trailer that they presented, and then we have Orga as our monster. That just seems odd without some kind of hints like, hey, this is what we're doing. And this, like I said, the Millennium Godzilla, especially Godzilla 2000, is a very reptilian and animalistic Godzilla compared to, like, your creature or behemoth, like, monstrosity Godzilla, kind of like Shin Godzilla, and Heisei was very, like, streamlined. And this movie is, well, it's an animalistic kind of world. Like, this is Godzilla's world. He's like this natural being. I mean, the only other Godzilla that kind of like fits into that is the 2014 Godzilla, but I mean, they didn't use the 2014 Godzilla poster anywhere, or they didn't talk about the design or have any representations of 2014, but they had plenty of Millennium representation, and this is a very lizard-like creature, and we've seen through that teaser many other very, very reptilian, dinosauric kind of like lizards and creatures. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. It would make total sense for this kind of styled Godzilla, not this is Godzilla exactly, but one styled like this, to show up. So that's where I'm coming from. Obviously, I'm talking about this now because we have a lot of Godzilla Monster Planet news coming out, probably within the next couple weeks, with the anime event happening the 12th through the 17th, I think it was. I don't know. I made a video about it yesterday. If you haven't seen that, check that out. So we might be getting our design reveal sometime very soon. I mean, we're 6 months into 2017. This movie is coming out in 2017. It's going to be happening sooner or later. So I just kind of want to give my thoughts about why I think that it's going to be a very Millennium-styled Godzilla. I mean, even that fan art that fooled everybody for those first couple hours, I mean, it even kind of fooled me at first, but then, you know, I actually looked it up. I didn't want to go, oh my god, it's confirmed. That was like Godzilla 2000 with a color palette change. And it fooled everyone because it makes perfect sense. So, let me know what you guys think about my theory. Tell me what you think Godzilla is going to look like if your theory differs from mine. Let me know if you think yours is similar to mine, or if you think it's completely different. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is, wow, they're talking about Final Wars so much. What if this movie was literally like a continuation of the Final Wars universe, super far in the future? Because, I mean, we already had a strong aliens and futuristic presence in that movie, so that'd be kind of crazy. But obviously, that's a way less likely than just saying that Godzilla is going to be Millennium styled. So let me know what you guys think about his design. What do you think it's going to be? If it's going to be Millennium themed, or if it's going to be like a Heisei theme. But let me know. That's all I got for you guys today. Let me know if you enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. It helps me out. Like the video too. That really helps me out. And if you guys want to keep up to date with like the latest Godzilla news, make sure you hit that notification bell, because then you'll be able to you'll be notified right when I upload a video, and it's usually going to be news related. So if you want to get your news as fast as possible, hit that notification bell. It really helps me out. And that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next one.